Friday. We're waiting for our friends on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram doesn't make it again, the cut. But it's Friday again. Here we are in the Success Lab in the new Fit Lab.
I'm not sure which way to point. I'm just trying to point that.
Oh, we. Last time, right? Which way?
I don't know. Which way are they? Which yeah.
No, I'm on red. So a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people. There's people that think that eating out is the only way to go. There's people that think that they don't have time to cook at home. And, well, we're going to have a little topic of debate because Dr. Brandon's got something special prepared. Yep. And I want to counteract this a little bit just for fun.
Ooh, okay.
Because on the calendar today, if you jump back, not now, but if you jump back on the Instagram story, the calendar pops up fruit, anytime food, cookies, sometime food, which got me thinking about tonight's topic, fruit, special food.
It is special.
Cookies, done right, all the time food.
I love that post. As soon as you started, I'm like, you better. I'm assuming you're going to go to the Quest cookie model.
I was,
and you did right away.
I could go to the Mexican cookie model too.
Ooh.
Having my lovely beauty brains brawn
I'm
wife
not
and mom
food.
of three.
How many times do I have to tell you? Gosh.
But she makes these amazing cookies that you can eat as many as you want. Your glycemic variability does
It's
not
going to change,
go
right?
anywhere.
Which ones are these?
Pick one. Pick
I
any
know
of them.
that.
They're all
There's
like-
a specific one on mine.
Some of the chocolate.
So some non-members, I was checking out, call it Instagram stalking?
Okay, yeah. Social
Right,
media
people that I
stuff.
know that are not following us, that I wanted to see what they're doing because they're going through these, life changes. And what happens all the time? These life changes don't work. I'm going to do a 12-day strict diet. All right, you're still fat. So what's going to happen after 12 days? You're still going to be fat. You're still going to be discouraged. Am I being blunt?
No, I'm just waiting till we talk about how New Year's resolution is going to happen in a month, Jim. So everyone's waiting for January 1st to start this.
Right, and the fun part is I'm seeing what these certain individuals are putting out there that they're cooking at home. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh.
And cooking what they think they're supposed to be eating, and it's doing them no good. It's truly doing them no good. Congratulations, you may lose a little bit of water weight in the first 10 days, and then you're stuck. And the program that you put out for yourself, just scientifically speaking, I know it's not going to work. I do know what does work. This is my show, people.
Tirade. Yay.
All right, I'll digress. So, Dr. Brandon, you have this lovely Friday prepared for us. Please enlighten us.
I already know where you're going to go.
Thank
with it.
goodness you didn't punch the meter over here.
I
That would
know.
have been painful. That would have felt bone.
You might have noticed. I'd have passed out. It actually kind of might have been funny, but only for a minute.
Anywho,
You would just get straight to the argument, which you're going to throw. Is it all depends on what we're end up putting into our food, whether we're eating out better food or cooking.
no, you
worse
had a
food.
point, so why don't you use your point?
Tell me, Dr. Brandon, I must know.
Well, now I got a prelude to shut him up, which he's still going to ramble on about. Is as long as you do everything well, you can cook food that's far healthier, cheaper, better for you than it is going out.
What if I go to Evo's down in Tampa?
I'm not familiar with Evo, so I
Tell
can't
me
give you
fast
one.
food. Delicious. It's actually going to be in the movie.
Okay,
Yes.
because we're going in general.
Mr. Junk Food Ryan
Okay.
took one bite and he said, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know healthy food could actually taste so good."
Oh, that Ryan. You
Yeah,
thought
that-
that Wendy's would make you lose weight?
Yeah, that right.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
That was a
Oh,
totally
wicked spot
busted
there.
experiment, by the way.
Right.
That was fun. But in general, of course, we're going to come up with specific circumstances, which will be fun. But most of the time when you go out to eat, it's not the same quality food as what you can make at home. For a couple things. One, you know exactly what's in the food that you make.
That is
I
true.
think it's an inarguable one. If you make it, you know exactly what's in it.
You
can
don't
avoid
know what
sensitivities.
Hector or whatever his name is, we call him Michael Miguel, in his kitchen is actually preparing. It may
Yep.
say duck fat, but we don't know if it's really duck fat or if it's mixed with something like they do with olive oil all the time.
Oh, yeah.
They put inferior oils,
Canola oil.
canola oil, put a drop of olive oil if you're lucky, and call it a day.
If you're using extra virgin olive oil, like ghee, you know you're using it as opposed to most restaurants or not, even if they say you don't actually know, as you said. So that's a huge one. You can avoid sensitivities. You don't have to worry about cross-contamination, which is why I'm starting to learn to make sushi, because I miss sushi, but I also like to breathe. So the whole shellfish thing.
I know. I'm going to go and get some sushi because I can breathe.
He is.
We're just getting through this now so we can get some sushi.
I'll make it this
Clean
weekend.
this place down and then some. Ozonate it.
Ozone. But that's the biggest one is you know what you're doing.
So a lot of people here also
And portion control. I had to throw it out there. I'm sure you were gonna get to it, but when you're making your own foods, you actually control how much is on your plate.
Now, I know a lot of female realtors out there that tell me all the time, and as well as other financial guys who are male, they tell me all the time, Jim, I got to go out and entertain all the time. I have no time to be at home. So when am I supposed to find time to cook? I got to eat out. And they go from boom, bada bang, to bzz, back out.
Let's go even if, because I know how you fully believe no one has enough time in the day. So for those people who don't have enough time and you really can't, you can make better freaking choices when you go out to eat. I mean, straight up, you don't have to buy crap and put crap in your body.
Yeah.
Two, if you plan it 100%, you have enough freaking time to cook. Again, I've said this several times. I'll say it again now. To make 8 days worth of food takes me 3 hours from beginning to end, including cleanup.
Yeah.
I pick one time, Sunday, and do it. And I got food for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Okay, Rain Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I do last night? I'm just trying to prove a little point here. What Dr. Brandon said, great. Personally, I don't have those 3 hours. So what I have ended up doing many times is simply taking 2 things of ground beef, dumping in the cast iron skillet,
Try 4, but you
making the
know.
patties. This literally takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What I don't eat, I Tupperware. Literally 10 minutes. I sprinkle on some hot
I'm
sauce on
still
top
eating
of it.
turkey from Thanksgiving,
And
and I'm
I'm
totally
good to
okay
go.
with
It's
it.
prepping in bulk. It's simple. In bulk, it's simple. And yeah, most things to cook don't take more than 20 minutes. And the ones that do
Right.
is 5 or 10 minutes to prep, and you slide it in the oven. Go do your own thing for the next 15, 20,
Let me ask
30
you
minutes.
this. Do you shower? I'm serious. Do you shower? Here's a thought. You put something on and take a quick shower. Now, if you start really enjoying it and forget it's on, it's going to be ruined.
Not being in the oven. I wouldn't go putting something on the stove and then go take a shower.
You boil water or something like that.
Boiling stuff, you can.
You know, boil.
Talking skillet or stuff, maybe not.
I mean, there are
Just to be clear.
ways. Exactly.
Yeah.
Stress reliever. Bonding.
I love cooking.
You like bonding?
I love bonding.
Was that number 4 or 5 from a couple months ago?
That was 6, Doc.
Stitch.
6.
Stitch and ding is
Now, it's great for stress relief if you enjoy cooking, as it obviously Shantae agrees with. I think it's great. It calms me down if you have the time and don't feel rushed. But I mean, it's great for it. And a lot of people bonded with moms, dads, grandparents, something at an earlier age from cooking. I used to do pizza Fridays growing up.
and
I
bake with
enjoyed
my
that.
grandmothers all the time.
Well, Athena's jumped into it with you. Right?
Yeah, start-
She like runs the
Athena's
kitchen.
cooking up
The
some
little
food right
kids
now
love
for
it.
the little
They're
kids.
like, Mommy, can I help stir? Mommy, can I
Right.
help cook? Mommy, can I crack the eggs? You know, get them involved, and it teaches them healthy habits from a young age.
That was my
Sure.
next big Steve. Is I mean, teach your kids healthy habits and
How
learn them on your own.
How about money? I was meeting with the accountant yesterday and today, and reiterates the most important lesson that I learned way back in the day, probably like in 6th grade. I kid you not. Was it's not what you make, it's what you keep.
Yeah.
So, do you want to be spending all your hard-earned money on going out to eat all the time?
All those tips to poor waiters that suck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's not.
And now
just
it's
the
not
food.
20, it's 22%.
Yeah,
If you've
what?
noticed at the bottom of your receipts, it'll be a recommended 22% tip.
I'm not saying
Huh.
anything against that for waiters and waitresses, but the food prices are going up too, so automatically they get more. It's like paying the rich people tax.
Mhm.
I make more than $1 million now. I'm paying more than it's more. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
No,
Somebody makes $20,000, they don't pay a higher interest. I can't even talk percentage.
Friday.
This is
You got
why
it.
you don't do math and you don't do. This is why we have
That's why.
accountants.
Yes. Why am I paying more?
Right.
I'm going to pay more regardless.
Correct.
Yep.
Just saying. If you don't agree with that, let me know.
But food is cheaper when you make it at home. Obviously you can get more expensive stuff, but still cheaper than you go out. Let alone then the tips, the gas money, the time.
And the
People,
drinks, you're double paying for a bottle of wine anywhere
Oh,
you
yeah.
go. You add in 2 bottles of wine, 4 tequilas,
Each.
margaritas. It adds up. And now
Summertime,
your
very stormy.
and
Yeah.
now your drinks are more expensive than your food, but you could go and
Let's use the dark and stormy for an example there. Even with that, and we're talking about glycemic index. So you have a dark and stormy. You have a ginger beer. The ginger beer's got like 40 grams of sugar in it. Yeah. Now, You take the Myers rum, you add that, you add some more sugar to it. So why not just take a ginger beer Zevia, 0 whatsoever. You pour in your little shot of Myers or 2. You throw in the extra lime, and now you have exactly the way you want it. Exactly the way you want it.
Back to making yourself.
How many times have I gone to the bar and I asked for extra lime and they give me 2? That's not extra lime. I mean, I want the entire rim with lime. I want to get some lime on my
I hear you rant about that before. You're completely right. I think they give you like a small half wedge of lime.
Right.
I was a little angry for it.
What about when we went to Chili's at one time and I ordered a tequila on the rocks and it was like
nothing. It was.
But you go over to Fireside.
Thank you, Fireside.
Fireside.
Each drink gets a little bit more.
Those margaritas are amazing and the sangria is phenomenal.
And you were saying that we eat less, right?
We tend to eat less when we eat at home. Again, this can change, but people are more likely to finish eating everything if we're eating out. I don't know why. I just read surveys and statistics and what I've seen with friends.
You're paying for that food, so you don't want to waste. And you know it doesn't taste the same if you put it in a little box that you shouldn't put in the microwave. And
and you're more likely to order an appetizer or dessert that you probably don't do every freaking day when you're home eating.
Sure.
You do eat more when you go out. And then you wonder what it was. Oh, I just had fish and a salad.
Mm-hmm.
And then you ignore the fact that there was, even if it was like something great like spinach artichoke dip. But then that piece of cheesecake afterwards, people don't think about those aspects of it.
No.
Right.
Who said you don't show that?
Cheesecake side.
So speaking about sweets,
Side cheesecake. No.
I'm going to throw out a challenge for anybody. I don't like the word challenge. I'm going to throw out a contest for anybody if you want to take part in this. If you're with us right now and listen to it, keto cannoli. I want the whole thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do a little keto cannoli contest. I'll have the cutoff December 31st. I'm literally making this up on the fly. Bring it over to the new Fit Lab, not the clinic. They may not ever come out.
I'll bring back half of one.
I'm sure, with bite marks and drool all over it.
I'll give yours to Tanya.
You bring me a keto cannoli. And if you are the best keto cannoli, I mean, it's got to be cannoli. Don't just trip.
The crumbled cannoli.
Yeah, I'll give you $100 right here, right there on the spot. And
he's going to expect
Definitely
many
posted.
more to follow. Just to dump that one.
I will. But at least I have my source.
There you go.
I'll have my guy or girl. I got my girl, but I have my keto cannoli.
God, I was so worried. So worried I was being replaced by a cannoli.
It's cannoli. I'm just saying. 20 years, I haven't had a keto cannoli.
You might want to jump in this competition to be safe. Sean.
Dang it, I gotta elevate my game again.
So what have we learned today? We've
How
learned
much
that
cannoli.
cannoli and a little bit of cognac, XO. Oh my goodness, it's the night. You can have anything you want at that point. So what have we learned today, Fan?
Eat at home.
Cook your
Or
own
not.
food.
Or not.
Or at least eat intelligently and do what you're supposed to do, and don't think that you're going to, say that you do, and then wonder why you're gaining all the weight.
So if you're not where you want to be, it means that you're doing the wrong things. No shame, no disrespect. We're in a judgment-free zone. Not that judgment-free zone. We're in a far better judgment-free zone where people thrive, absolutely thrive. And when we have bread here, Dr. Brandon over there, he makes the cheesy bread.
Bread with the jalapenos. That's
Can I bring that instead of
good.
cannoli and still enter the content? Never mind. I'll just do it.
But you can, since that was a voluntary.
That was so good.
Yeah, darn it. I'm cooking this weekend.
Yippity!
So I know what's in it. Jalapenos again?
Yes.
Please.
Oh.
Yes.
What
The jalapenos.
else you garlic?
Okay.
Thank you.
Easy.
You can have garlic again, so definitely.
Woo!
So if you don't know what you're doing, no disrespect, give us a call. We'll literally hand walk you through. All you gotta do is show up to the day. You live a better version of yourself each and every day, and that's what's living functionized. Thank you. As always, appreciate you.
Share with a friend.
You got nothing, huh?
Nope. Got nothing
Yeah.
other than cheesy bread.
Cheese bread.
Here's your mad scientist. Once again, I am out.
Peter Brains Brawn is out.
Dr. Brandon, I'm out. No power. Good share.